Well, we wish him a great future, but you're seeing on the screen the news we've been sort of predicting for you this afternoon. Sean Dyche has left Everton. Let's get to Vinnie O'Connor at Goodison Park. What can you tell us, Vinnie?
Yeah, exactly that, Nick. Sean Dyche has left Everton. His contract has been terminated. It's expected Leighton Baines and Seamus Coleman will be in charge for tonight's FA Cup third-round tie against Peterborough United. We knew, of course, that Everton's new owners were assessing the situation after the defeat to Bournemouth at the weekend. We also knew that they had been speaking to other potential replacements, notably Graham Potter, of course. But as up until now, we've still to receive official confirmation from Everton Football Club themselves. Indeed, the calls that we've put into the club, it seemed very much business as normal. But at the same time, the information that's coming to us now is that Sean Dyche's contract as Everton manager has been terminated, and that Seamus Coleman and Leighton Baines will be in charge for tonight's cup tie against Peterborough. Of course, Sean Dyche had until the summer left on his deal, and it was, I think, the ideal scenario for Everton's new owners was for a safe pair of hands to get them through this season, maintain Everton's Premier League status, and then assess Sean Dyche's future in the summer with his contract up. But it looks like, given results, and that's just one win in 11 Premier League games, failure to score in 8 of those 11 games as well, has meant that they have decided the only way to move forward now is by a change of manager to get the results that will start pulling them away from the drop zone. Remember, just 1 point above the drop zone at the moment currently in the Premier League, Everton.
The Premier League world has been full of talk that Graham Potter was talking to Everton as well as to West Ham and then decided on West Ham. Does that leave a bit of a vacuum at Everton for now?
I think so, but at the same time, Nick, I think the club was in limbo anyway, because after the weekend against Bournemouth, and when we knew that the owners were looking at the managerial situation, they weren't very swift to back Sean Dyche, and they weren't very swift to make a decision as regards his future either. Of course, enabled in some ways, I suppose, West Ham to steal a march on them and get a deal that was enticing enough for Graham Potter to sign on the dotted line and declare that his future is with West Ham United. So now Everton's managerial search starts up once more, and Everton fans have seen this so often from the days of Farhad Moshiri, of course, but we know that there was unrest amongst the Evertonians given the style of play. I mentioned, of course, numerous occasions the lack of goals in that Everton side. Failure to score in 8 of their last 11 Premier League games, but looking at the output as well of their forward line, Dominic Calvert-Lewin just 2 goals so far this season, 15 games without a goal for him now, albeit he could be missing this evening with an ankle injury. You're looking at the lack of productivity from the wide areas as well. I mentioned Dwight McNeil with his 3 goals this season and 3 assists. Iliman Ndai's got 3 goals, but apart from that, you're struggling for anything else, because Jack Harrison, no goals, no assists. Jesper Lindstrom, no goals, no assists. Abdoulaye Doucouré playing as a number 10, again, no goals, no assists. And it's how you can get the best out of this group of players. And it seems now that Everton's new owners, the Free King Group, have decided the best way to get the best out of this group of players is to change the manager now.